of November. The clock is 17 o'clock and we're here in Stockholm, Sweden. This is a Volvo FM series 440 horsepower truck, 2017 year model. And I got a trailer as well. It's a drawbar trailer. This is a tandem vehicle combination. It's called Tandem. So you can see, maybe you can see the drawbar trailer there. In Swedish it's called kärra. On the truck and 9 tons on the trailer. Total load weight is then 17 tons, but our total weight is 38 tons. It says here on the computer. So that means the truck and trailer unloaded weighs 20 tons together. So you know that. And we're driving here towards Villis, Tumba, kind of where I have my caravan, or not anymore because I moved it. But we're going to deliver there with the trailer now, so you'll see some awesome trailer, dolly trailer or drawbar trailer reversing. Hope you will enjoy it. Hope the camera will record for so long. I think it will. It shouldn't be any problem. Come on, drive now. Should have overtaken them, because there's no cars, you know, so I could have overtaken them. Check light here. It's for the automatic emergency braking function. So apparently it has this truck actually has emergency braking, like it brakes itself, like by itself, but that feature or function is disabled because there's a problem with the ABS to the trailer. And if there's a problem, like it always is with the ABS to the trailer, then the automatic emergency braking system is disabled. Yeah. But you should never trust those systems anyways, you know, they're just in the worst case scenario. You should never rely on them. Not even the hill climb holder. Don't rely on the hill climb holder to work. Many of these like electrical features, safety stuff, they're just malfunctioning all the time, and you should never trust them, never rely on them. So as you can see, it's snowy out still now. It's in the middle of November, or 20th November, so it's a bit early for snow, but I think it's beautiful and it's nice. I'd rather have snow than just boring, cold, wet, dark autumn. Then it's nice with some snow to brighten up the place, you know, or to feel a little bit happy. I noticed in the work as well, people feel happier when it's snowing. truck, I would buy a Scania. That's just me. But for now, like when I'm driving different trucks, I don't mind driving the Volvo. I really don't. I kind of even prefer this Volvo instead of an old Scania. Like if I have a old Scania that's a bit beaten up, then I kind of prefer this Volvo instead. There's a big ass downhill, so I'm just gonna let it go into neutral. This is usually how you eco drive, by the way, in highways. When there's a downhill, you put it into neutral before the downhill, and then you put it in gear when you enter the downhill. It depends, like, if you can calculate correctly, you can save a lot of fuel, you know. Now let's start engine braking. There it was very slow on engaging engine brake gear, so basically I just kind of pulled it into manual and I just downshifted on my own there, because it's so slow, this system sometimes. I don't like how this high-tech truck, it's just kind of slow. It should be more alert. I don't care about the design and stuff. I think the most important thing is that it should be shouldn't be slow, you know. Like for example this rear view camera, I push it and now I can see it back. You see how long time that takes, and that's very annoying and time consuming, you know. And if I want to change the cam, I press once and it goes back to the same camera. You have to press once and wait a little bit and then press once again, and now it switches camera. So it's not a good system at all, and slow. I can't say that the Scania system is better. The Scania camera system sucks, I think. If you have the default Scania cameras, it's really bad. Like I don't understand how that screen works. Really, I can't even select what camera I want. It's really bad. So yeah, it will be interesting to see those new generation Scania trucks sometimes. I think I will get to drive one soon. I really do, because I've seen auto drivers, except they are not been rented in. I haven't seen any rented in guy. Usually they wait for the guys who's rented in, because, you know, I don't know why they would do that, because if we break something, it's my rental company who should pay it anyway, so I don't know why they're doing that. But I did tell them, like, I would love to drive one and I would drive it like an angel, so, and they were just like, okay, we'll remember that, so we'll see. I don't know, fingers crossed. If you guys know about the camera system in new generation Scania, please tell me, is it good or bad? Please comment below. So now we're soon there, we have 5 minutes left. And this is where I drove earlier when I was going to show you my caravan. I drove here with my Passat. A nice sushi place with beautiful views. It's really nice views here, but trees are kind of blocking it up. But if you do eat sushi there, there's like there's also a pizza Italian restaurant. You can go around the building or through the building, and you go out on all the side. You have a really nice views there on a deck. So sometimes when I engine brake, by the way, like now, I first pop the gearbox into manual, because I don't want it to be downshifting, you know, because I just want to engine brake a little bit, and if I don't pop it into manual, it will start downshifting. So these trucks, they're not really user friendly. concept of that camera, I asked about how about the instruments, like the echo roll feature. Is it the same like on the Scania G490 that we have, where it pops into neutral right as soon as you release the gas, and if it senses that it's good, you know, it doesn't always do that. It kind of only does it if it senses it should do that. Usually when I'm this close, I always keep my foot on the brake, so that's a good tip. You should never be this close, but if you do, then just put your foot on the brake at least, like hover it over the brake. But you should definitely not be so close. I tend to go close when I don't see any risks, like if it's just a straight way or highway, or like no intersections, no crossings, no curbs, nothing, you know, it's just completely safe. Then usually I go pretty close, but yeah, I don't recommend it. I should not do it, it's just a bad habit. It's hard to get rid of. Anyways, here's the store now. Let's exit out of that. And whoa, the clock is really much. I started clock 14 o'clock, I started work 14 o'clock. Now it's 17:13. So I guess we've been recording for 30 minutes now, so you should be able to see some reversing here. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and don't forget to leave a like. Check out adverts if you want. Like if you have already seen the advert, just skip it, you know, but if you haven't seen it, you can, you know, watch if you want. Because I don't earn much at all on these videos. I kind of only do them for the like the money, or to have fun as well, but like if I weren't to earn any money on this, I would not do it. It's not that fun to vlog every day. And I see a lot of great response from you guys. Lots of people liking my videos, like really liking them. Trailer came around perfectly there, did not hit the curb at all. Now we're gonna make a U-turn over here though. This is our port right there, with all the cages there. So you see, places like this can be really slippery, and you can have problems getting stuck. So there's some few tricks that you guys should learn if you haven't, like using the boogie axle, the steerable boogie axle, which this thing has, for example. You can lift it up, or you can relieve the pressure. If you're loaded, you relieve the pressure and you will have some more grip. Or you can, well, this is gonna be pretty hard turning around here, but I ain't got no other choice. How the heck am I supposed to turn around here? This is hard as hell. Right. You should not hold the steering wheel, by the way, to the max, because you can destroy kind of the this is really close. I might scrape up the bottom there of the truck, but I think it's like on the edge. Okay, the problem I should have gone closer there, and I should have turned a bit later. but then the overhang might sweep out, so you gotta always be careful of the overhang. This trailer actually has an overhang that sweeps out really much if you do something wrong. You will notice it now when I'm reversing. It's like gonna